Hello, Radiant Soul Light. Welcome back to my channel if you've been traveling with me for a while on the soul path. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. I welcome you with so much love, light, and wisdom, and I hope you find some answers here, perhaps some clarity gained, and also insight. So today we're going to be looking at the Akashic records. We're going to connect into your higher self, to travel to the Akashic, to see what's coming up for you, and also to really see why you're in the situation that you're in. What is the Akashic or soul meaning? As a soul being on this earth plane, having a soul experience and expressing more and more as a soul, you've come in with specific a mission, if you will, or specific understanding, specific challenges. So we're going to be connecting in through your higher self to see what those are, and also to see what your, not only your learning lessons or your soul lessons are at this time, but soul gifts, as well as what is coming up for you on your path. So I am believing that right now there is a lot of shifting of timelines. Actually, some timelines are collapsing into a main timeline. So you do have a chance to really open up to your soul gifts, to really receive your soul gifts, move forward with your abilities, and also meet with others of like mind, kindred spirits, soulmates, parts of your soul family, so that you're finding your place in this world more, or if you have found your place, you're extending or expanding more. So we're really going to be looking a lot at what's going on with you on a soul level. How is it affecting your everyday life? And then also what is coming up for you. You're being prepared for something on a soul level. That's what I was definitely getting by tuning in. So we have these main cards. I will be also using tarot, and then I pulled other cards. After meditation, I tuned in through my higher self to connect into the Akashic, which is just connecting into the higher vibrational frequency of us. And also opened up to the soul guides, the oversouls, to guide us, to help us come to the best understanding of who you are on a soul level, what you're going through, and what is coming up for you in what we would term on the earth plane, the future. In other words, what is about to manifest for you on a soul level? And also, what have you been working on? What's held you back? Perhaps also on a soul level. So I will be doing a short meditation. You can skip ahead to the timestamp. This is going to be soul story number 1. It's Seeker of the Orbs. Soul story number 2 is Sage of the Orbs. And soul story number 3 is Adept of Orbs. So I'm going to pause the camera here for a bit. You can get a closer look if you want to, and skip ahead to the timestamps, or you can do the short meditation with me also. If you stayed for this portion, the meditation, I invite you, if you're in a place that you feel safe and comfortable, like you're not driving or anything, to close your eyes and attune to the heart by bringing your awareness into the heart-lung area of your body, connecting into the heart chakra, the Anahata center. I say this is the seat of the soul. Just become very aware of your in-breath and your out-breath. Become aware of your body, the embodiment of spirit, spirit in manifested form, consciousness made manifest through a design, a signature, a soul design with a soul signature frequency. The higher self, the expanded aspect of your being, a higher vibrational frequency of your embodiment and manifestation on this earth plane. So you're going to be feeling much more of a connection to the higher self, extending and expanding through the higher vibrational frequency of you, to begin to travel into the Akashic, through the etheric, the astral, connecting into the level of the Akashic, opening up to the spirit realm to witness, observe the records, so that you're aligning to a deeper understanding of your very own Akashic records and what they hold for you and what they mean for you and how they can guide you. You can take a deeper breath in, breathing up past the crown chakra, breathing into the soul star chakra. Pause there as you align further to the soul star chakra, breathing out very consciously, bringing your awareness out through the chakras at the soles of the feet, down into the root star chakra or earth star chakra, so that you're rooting the denser physical body into the subtle energy of the etheric body, connecting in through the root, going deep into the earth star chakra, feeling very grounded, safe, anchor in that light. And then bring your awareness back into that space in between your in-breath and out-breath and center there. Remaining connected to your higher self, opening to the highest vision and version of you, opening to the information that is best to guide you. All right, again we have soul story number 1, soul story number 2, and soul story number 3. Let's get to soul story number 1. Hello, soul light. If you chose Seeker of Orbs, this is your reading. This is your journey into the Akashic records. Okay. So I'm going to be using different oracle cards as well. Seeker of the Orbs. Let's look at that a bit closer as I align more to your energy. Okay, obviously there's a lot you've been looking for or seeking. There can be this area of loss. So we're going to connect into the Akash. And your higher self and my higher self are our guides. So we've got Seeker of Orbs. Oh, and this is the guiding card. That's right, synchronicity. Okay, so this is important. This is your guidance on the earth plane of what you need to be doing. I'm going to put out the cards. I've got the gem. Jesus or Jesus. This card reminds you that all challenging people and situations are tests to prepare you for ascension. Also got Paul the Venetian. These visions will hold light that people will be touched by them. There's visions that you're having. Call on Master Paul to help you express your visions, and he will co-create them with you. Home. You've got home. I'm hearing there's no place like home. Some of you are missing your home. Then you've got mirrored souls. Transformation. Okay, I'm getting a message that's coming through in the Akash. Okay, let's see what the Akashic records are holding for you. Shadow self. Okay, you definitely on the Akashic level, what I'm seeing, your soul design, your soul experience and expression, what you're meant to be expressing, is that idea of being guided on the earth plane. You get a lot of delight. Your soul gets a lot of delight by seeking and finding, by exploring. You have a very explorative, adventurous nature. you are to be following the synchronicities. You are to be following the synchronistic, messages, and you are to be living more from synchronicity. Now, what I am hearing from the oversouls is that you are moving from focus on linear time and have to do and get things done more into synchronistic timing, where you're experiencing much more magic in your life. Now, it's interesting you got Jesus or Jesus, because Jesus was a seeker of the truth. Also was a leader, also was a follower, followed his own inner guidance and his own spiritual teachers. Didn't only spend time in the Middle East, but also in the Far East, was also in India for quite an extended period of time studying. So study would be important for you. I am hearing in the Akashic records that you are to be studying. Now, there is this part of you, what's coming through on the Akash, the records, as you came at this time to formulate a deeper vision of life and meaning, and also in relationship. You came here, one of your soul lessons is to realize your gifts and your beauty and the way that you see things, and to also let things unfold more. I am seeing in the Akash a time also, not just in the ancient time of Jesus, but also in the Roman time, Roman Empire, Roman Republic. So you have worked a lot with laws. You might find on this dimension that you've had a lot of issues around rules or regulations. Maybe you don't like them. I am seeing in the Akash that you had a time as a leader, a notary of sorts, someone that officiated papers, also as a scribe, also as a Roman guide or guard, both guide and guard, some of you. So you are a guardian of the truth, is what I'm hearing. Truth is really, really important to you. Just making sure. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, so you're definitely a guardian of truth. Truth is very important for you. You haven't felt at home in a long time. Some of you lost a home. But what I do see in the Akashic records, that this was meant to be, so that you find yourself back home, and that's the home within you. Collaborative dreaming. Okay, let's see what else we've got here. What you want, what's you. The light field. Remember, you are the light. Divine intervention. Get ready for a miracle. You are in the midst of a divine intervention. Yes. All right, soul story number 1. Here's the thing. This is very interesting. It's like you start from one layer or one level, and then you move to the next. You are definitely on this spiral of life, this mortal coil, where you feel like you get to a similar level, like, oh, I've been here before, I've been here before, I've been here before, I've been here before. Your higher self is expressing to me that you must understand that you've been in certain places before, or gone through certain situations, but at different vibratory levels. And one of the things that you've come here to do is to complete yourself. So there's a lot with you, with the inner masculine and feminine coming together, the masculine, the feminine, the electrical and magnetic. You are a pole shifter, is what I am hearing and being shown, that you're able to, within yourself and with others, help people get out of the extremes of polarity, out of duality. You probably find yourself as a mediator. That's what they're telling me on the Akash. That's what I'm reading. A guard, yes, you were a guard. You've been a guard, a guide, but you've also been a mediator. So there's been a background in law and what we would term now mediation, which apparently I'm hearing that the Romans and also the nomadic tribes were big on tribunals and mediation. So you probably find yourself now in this dimension a lot in either liaison, a mediator positions. Now you have the gem here. This is reminding me of this circle of life. So in the Akashic records are saying that remember you're dreaming the vision in through your soul. For some of you, the Akash is telling me that there is a counterpart, there is a partner coming in for you. Many of you do work well with partners, but it can't be forced. It has to be a meeting up. It'll be something synchronistic. It's a meeting of the minds. I'm seeing also on the Akashic records that you are also very mental. You have a mental way of seeing things. You love to talk, you love to read, you love to research. You're on the internet a lot. You love words. Many of you are writers or scribes. I think they had shown that before. So the messages on the Akashic level. Remember, you are here to share your light. Now, you're coming into a time, soul story number 1, you are creating this divine intervention of a dream, a goal, a wish that you want fulfilled, okay, that's going to be coming in for you. And it is deemed on the Akash. Some of you, has to do with lifestyle. Some of you, this has to do with some kind of relationship, but it's going to happen very synchronistically. You are being reminded, as I read the Akashic records to your higher self and my higher self, you are being reminded that you do better through focus on spirit or the spirit realm, not overdoing or over pushing. So one of the lessons that you have on a soul level, because you have a brilliant mind, is not to overstructure and overplan this time on earth. Some of you are a builder, or you do, again, strategic. I'm also getting builders, doing something with your hands. Building could be carpentry. Some of you, this has been used, this building, to build music, or even a tarot reader. You use your hands a lot, is what I'm hearing. There's a lot with the hands. Let's see what's coming up for soul story number 1. Let's go through in the Akash. You have to remember that you are the counterpart to what you want. So whatever you want wants you, whether it's a relationship, a certain job, or career, it is there for you in the etheric record. If you are dreaming of it, then it is in the Akashic records, and it is meant to manifest for you. So what I am hearing and reading in the Akash for you is that when you are dreaming of something, and a lot of you are coming in more into dream time, where you're going to be dreaming a lot, is that you're dreaming your next vision, your next level. You're dreaming what is coming next for you. Some of you, it's mixed in with everyday things, everyday happenings, and that's because you're not giving enough time to release what's going on in your everyday life, or your waking state, your beta consciousness. So your higher self, as well as the Akashic guides, we have the Akashic guide. We always have an Akashic guide. We have a guide that takes us to the vault where the information is, etherically energetic, where it's encoded. And so your greatest gift is your mind, but it can also be a greatest detriment, is what I'm hearing, if you don't harness your mind through meditation, visualization, or journaling. You have a brilliant mind. You came in this lifetime with a brilliant mind. What I'm being shown is you have many lifetimes of using your mind. Now, one of the lessons you're to learn on this lifetime, on this dimension, is to use the higher mind, or more extended, expanded mind, the mind of the universal mind, the Akash. You're to connect more into the unified field of consciousness for your manifestations, for whatever that you're focusing on, to remember that there is layers of the mind. So the more you can extend or expand out of the contraction of the lower mind, where there's a lot of polarity, you will connect in more to your soul gifts. And this is in all problem solving, they're telling me. Okay, you've got the Queen of Pentacles here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. 2 of Pentacles. Oh, 9 of Cups. So you're you're very, you're pretty happy. You've kind of made peace with a lot in your life right now. This is why I'm also hearing through the Akashic records is that there is a divine intervention coming for you. It's yes, it's a miracle. Yes, it's like the hand of God coming in to give you a gift, but it's something that you have energetically created through your right actions, your right livelihood, your choices is what I'm hearing. You've set up your own synchronicities. Got the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, Five of Pentacles. That's the worry, the doubt, the doubting oneself. That's also the feeling of not feeling at home. Now, it is showing through the Akash here that there is this issue sometimes for you not feeling at home on earth or around certain people or around many people. You feel a bit odd or like you're not quite fitting in or not quite get it all. So there is this idea of sometimes of feeling lonely. You've got Capricorn energy, the devil. That is about feeling, your task is to feel at home on the earth plane, to feel comfortable. I don't know if you did the meditation that I did at the beginning of the reading, but that would help you connecting into the soul star chakra and the earth star chakra to feel more at home on the earth plane and at home with people. You are looking for a partner that you really feel at home with. And there it is, Knave of Pentacles. Your greatest gift is going to come, I'm hearing, is when you realize what you're seeking, that you have within you, that is around you, and that it's only about changing the form of what you already have. So you may pray or ask or do a visualization or a mantra meditation saying, I see that all that I need and want is here with me. And now I want more expressions of this. I want more of an expansion of this. I want other forms of this. And then decide what forms you want in. As soon as you acknowledge what you have and that it is all that you need and want, you can ask for more. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, Knight of Wands, and the insight comes in, things change. So you are set up for an amazing miracle, divine intervention. Some of you, there's a transformation that's taken place. You have come here to transform the lower vibratory energies and frequencies into the higher or more expanded. So you might find yourself around people that are very black and white, or it's left and it's right, overly, having these, and you may yourself have gone through that period of time, but you're awakening to the fact that everything has something somewhere in the middle. So you've worked a lot on the shadow self. That is the non-life enhancing parts of the shadow or what's held you back, but also your gifts. So now it's time to claim your gifts and use your gifts on this dimension, is what I'm hearing. This is about you stepping more into your gifts. Well, that just came out. Divine masculine, growth and power. Yes, see? This is a time of growth and power for you right now. This is a time for you to see where you're being led through synchronicity. Remember, this is your guide card. So what's going to guide you on this earth plane right now is to follow the synchronicities. Follow the synchronicities. I think I'm going to put that there. Hopefully you can see it. The synchronicities lead you home unto yourself. And as you feel more and more at home in your body, I'm also hearing that there is slated for you in the Kosh to have certain body changes that are happening. So some of you may have wanted to, I don't know, there could be outer changes with hair, clothing, there could be changes in feeling better about your body. For some of you that have wanted to lose weight or release the weight, that's going to be happening. Some of you are going to seem taller. It's like you've been held back, and through these changes, people are going to say, oh my God, you look like you've grown, or you've grown an inch, or you seem taller, or you seem like you're holding your head up high more. This is because again, you've been playing out the extremes of the polarity on this dimension, or finding yourself around people that are doing that. It's the shadow. It's within you. It's been within your soul. So as you even it out more in your soul and basically take back those projections, take back the mirroring, like, okay, I have that within me on a deep level. That's why I'm experiencing this. Then you harness this power. What you want wants you. So whatever you're wanting to manifest or draw in right now is about to be drawn in, is about to be manifested in form. You're about to experience it. And you're to understand that it is coming from the light field of the all that is. And you are this light field, you're a part of this light field, and you're an extension of this light field. Let's get a soul purpose card for you. Rainbow Warrior. You've come for the great awakening to unite all of humanity in harmony. Well, that's it. There it is. That's where we're going to stop. Because that's the whole message that we've been getting from the Akashic from you, is that you're to unify. So these extremes of polarity where people are pulling away from each other, that creates a lot of dissonance and disharmony. So you are a unifier. You bring harmony. So you're to bring that harmony within yourself. It's an acceptance of your shadow. It's acceptance of the leadership role that you have, even just vibrationally, just by being in a room with people. You're to embrace this now. You're to imbibe this energy and embrace this as you go forward in your life now. You have a more conscious understanding of why you are here at this time of the great shift and awakening, is to bring people together. But you're doing it first within yourself and with others, gathering with others to collaborate, to create, to partner, to share. It's time for community. Your soul is saying it is time for community. It's time to come together with others and share your gifts. Recognize the gem that you are and share your gifts, your talents, your abilities. Share you. You are a gem. You are a gift wherever you go and to whomever you meet. All right, Radiant Soul Light, let's see if there is a Akashic affirmation or mantra for you. My soul is a gift upon this earth. I have the talent and ability to unify and bring all together in love, light, and wisdom. All right, Radiant Soul Light, keep shining bright. I hope you'll connect with me further if you feel a resonance. You can connect with me on Instagram, Patreon. If you haven't subscribed, get the notifications here as well. Also, I'd love to hear how this reading and this vision into your Akashic records unfolds for you and resonates for you. Hello, Radiant Soul Light. If you chose soul story number 2, this is your reading and this is your visitation into the Akashic records. You chose Sage of Orbs. It's like Sage of Crystal. So Sage, a lot of wisdom with you. I feel like you've gone through a lot. Let's see what your guide card is the Redeeming, card 24. And it's who or what needs saving right now or protecting in your life. Now, I'm already getting messages from the Akashic records from you as we open the vault. You've gone through a lot and you have a lot of wisdom. Your soul came here to go through a lot, maybe even betrayal or heartache, heartbreak, or a lot of disappointment, and you're wondering why. Why would I do that? Well, because you needed to get into the vibrational frequency of what happens on the earth plane. So you are a bit of a savior. You take care of people. Some people might say dependent personality, codependent, Maybe you're a teacher, a guide, a healer. Maybe you've taken that early energy of protecting others or needing protection, and you didn't have protection growing up, is what I'm hearing and being shown. But that was all so that you could better step into your role of helping others and having this deep empathy, this ability to take care of pets, small animals, animal light beings, children. You really are this amazing nurturer or mothering energy is what I'm feeling and being shown. You have a lot of information in the Akashic records. We're just going to touch on a bit of it. You are definitely an old soul. And I really hate that term. They really don't have old soul, new soul, but you've been here a lot. You've done a lot. You've done a lot on other dimensions and planetarily. So you are definitely the teacher, the healer. You have a lot of wisdom. Some of you could also be chronologically older, so you've made choices to heal. You've made conscious choices to do things better, to be a better version or vision of yourself. Okay, so again, you've got the Sage of Orbs here. Also very wise, a lot of wisdom. You've got Apocalypse. Mary Magdalene. You can attune to the Mary Magdalene energy. Her light was hidden for centuries as she was misjudged about her role in Jesus's life. If you have felt wronged or misunderstood, what did I say? If you felt wronged or misunderstood, Mary Magdalene offers you the courage to maintain your integrity. So on a soul level, in the spirit realm, you're whole, perfect, and complete. Your guides, the spirit realm, God, the all that is, you are seen as very helpful, as very insightful. Even on this dimension, people have not seen you clearly, or you've been wronged or misunderstood. I feel for some of you what I'm seeing through the records is you've been betrayed even, or you've helped someone and they didn't help you back, or you needed help and it wasn't there. You had to dig deep. And many of you have a lot of faith because of this, or you lost your faith and now it's back. You have the golden ray of Christ, the gold ray. You carry this high frequency force in your aura. Relax and know you are totally safe. This is about, what's this guide card? Protection. So you are protected by spirit, by source energies, by God. There's a protection from the oversouls. And you probably see this in your life, that you go just so far. A lot of you have had really extreme situations, even abuse or and it's like, oh my God, I could have died, or this could have happened, but it didn't. Or I got out just in time, or I left just in time. That's because you are protected. And you do have this golden ray through you, which is this divine wisdom naturally. So you're tested a lot. On the earth plane, that's kind of the game here, or the mission, is that not only are we tested, but we're in situations that we're forced to bring out our soul gifts, our soul understanding. Okay, you've got She of the Lotus. Again, this whole idea of mothering and protecting, we're gonna dive deeper into the Akashic records and read them and see. New chapter. This is very important. So what I see in your Akashic records, it's like this encryption, right? There's this encoding, and there's these dashes, and then it stops, and there's a gap. You're writing this chapter. This next chapter. This is a really important reading for you, soul story number 2. You're saving yourself. You're writing. You have used up the karma coins. You're done. There's certain things that you're absolutely finished with, done with, and this is about a new opening, a new chapter. Look at all this light. You can see here all this light. Okay, this light energy. It's a doorway. The apocalypse. Some of you are getting visions of what's coming up on this earth plane. You've lived this before in other lifetimes is what I'm hearing. I do have to say I get a very galactic energy, but I also do get an energy of Mesopotamia, Babylonian, Egyptian energy coming through. Some of you also Greek, Roman. So there's a lot of ancient memories of the earth plane that you're coming in with. Some of you even in time of caves, living in caves and being very nomadic. So you have a lot of cellular memory, a lot of kinesthetic memory. You feel the memory of what has gone on before, and you're seeing some correlations this lifetime, present time, current situations that you've lived through before. Big, bold vision. Hold to your vision, I'm hearing. Hold to your vision. Not all is lost. Faith in the process. Oh, remember I said a lot of you have faith, strong faith from what you've come through, whether it's traditional, conventional religion, spirituality, your own ability to get through things. You bounce back, and that you brought in other dimensionally. That you brought in from the Akashic. That is you on a soul level. Now your soul had to come in this way with this ability to bounce back, to come to the very bottom, hit a certain type of rock bottom and bounce back, or almost hit the bottom and then bounce back. So you really have this regenerative ability within you. Guardian of the soul family. Oh, what was I getting with the Akashic? The guardian, the protector. Guardian of the soul family. Many of you were guardians in your own family. You've been the protector. You've had to protect a lot of people, a lot of situations, maybe even currently. Now, on a soul level, what I'm hearing, you have to go through, not worry so much. You're looking to also for someone to protect you, to take care of you. On a soul level, you don't need it, but what I'm hearing and seeing in the Akashic is not to reject someone wanting to help you or take care of, because that is also within your soul. The blame game. It's time to take ownership of the life you're creating. Well, you've blamed a lot, because you've had a lot happen to you. So you've blamed others, and rightly so. Some of you have been there's been tragedy, been victimized, but you've come out the other side. So what you have to realize that was part of the vision of your soul. And you also have to come to terms that the blaming is natural, is normal. It's a part of the human to go there. But part of your saving, let's see, what are they? What saves you is releasing blame and going back into knowing that you're protected and taken care of, as you have protected and taken care of others. So you've been protected and taken care of more on a soul level from spirit. A little bit with other people as well, but not as much. People have let you down or haven't been there in the way that you want. So you're having, on the Akashic, your soul learning lesson is to understand that not everyone can be there the same way that you were there for them, or they're there in a different way. Maybe it's not quite as strong, or it may not be quite what you really need or want, but that you do have people around you that are helpful or beneficial, have helped you or protected you, taken care of you. It may not be to the level or degree that you do, or with the level of insight. You have to remember, you came in with a lot of insight, a lot of higher information and knowledge this lifetime, even as a child. So, and also some of you have really done a lot of inner work or therapy, or been coached, or just, really dive deep, where you've made some changes in your life. So you have this wisdom from what you've gone through, and you've been applying your wisdom. So you have that within your soul. That's the type of soul that you've come in with. Not everybody has that. There's a strength about your soul. That you have this innate faith, not just in the process, but in your very own being, in the soul, in spirit, in God. You have this faith in the universe. You have this deeper understanding that no matter what happens, you're going to be okay. It's going to be okay. And Two of Wands, there we go. That's the situation. That's what's coming through for you, and through the Akashic right now is you're contemplating. So this is the dash. You have to contemplate, soul story number 2. your life at this time to be able to let go of certain things because you're creating a new chapter. So there's something, the Akashic records are not, they're flexible, they're mutable. They beginning, middle, end can shift. So there are times where we can influence the records. There's times that the records influence us. A lot of times people think that, the Akashic record is just all, non-mutable. It's like just this, written out in paper, in scrolls, or, in a computer, whatever program, and that's what it is. No, it's magical. The Akashic records are magical. It's the Akash. And in one way, it's energetically encoded and vibrationally encoded with the elements. Sometimes those elements are exact situations unfolding, but a lot of times they're just the ingredients of what's going to be happening or unfolding. They definitely show where you've been. And you have had many lifetimes of being the Christos, the Christ energy, being misunderstood, bringing in the light, being very, very helpful to other people, other groups, and being persecuted. Okay? You have many lifetimes of that encoded within your soul. And so when I read your Akashic records or the Akashic energy patterns, I'm seeing that you really are this guardian, this protector. You have this very strong energy for justice and integrity, within various situations. That doesn't say on the earth plane that you haven't done wrong, but you have to release that too. It's what your higher self is saying. Any blame of yourself, not just of others, you have to release that because you are here to have a human experience. So for a lot of you, it's been difficult to have this human experience because you have this memory of so many lifetimes of being the champion, being the guard, being the one that saved the day, being the one that protected or turned things around or protected the babies, you have done so much of that when you make a mistake or others make a mistake, it's really hard on you. Nine of Pentacles, the wisdom that you bring in, the gain, the understanding, the ability to make something out of nothing, to create. Wow, Nine of Cups, very powerful. 2 nines. Nines here signify endings and a new beginning coming in. And what is the universe bringing you this time? Ace of Hearts, Ace of Cups, Ace of Chalices. This is the golden chalice that keeps on giving. It's the Holy Grail. 3 of Pentacles, it's going to come as you heal and work within your family or heal family situations or issues. Heal about the group, the human family. Now, some of you in the world, wow, I knew this one was going to be special. I just felt something, especially when I pulled that Sage of Orbs. I'm like, this is like an amazing Akashic reading. I mean, like I could go on and on and on with your Akashic reading. And there it is, the death, the transition, the new chapter. So you have to remember, soul story number 2, that, I mean, look at this, the sage, the wisdom, the religions, being the priest, the priestess. You've come in with such inner wisdom, such wisdom embedded in your soul that it is within you in an energetic and cellular level. It's in your DNA, it's in your energetic matrix and your cellular matrix, which comprises your body. This wisdom, this deep knowing. You have to tap more into that and understand that faith, that fierce faith that you have to bounce back, to do what needs to be done. It's powerful. Faith in humanity when you've been let down, faith in the situation. You've got death here, rebirth, 4 of Pentacles. So something that was lost will be gained, whatever that is. You're coming into a new chapter. Page of Pentacles, there's birth. There's birth coming in. 7 of Wands, 4 of Cups, Hangman, and Queen of Cups. It's the compassion. It's the Redeemer. It's the divine feminine. You've got the she of lotus. It's the divine feminine. So you're sacrificing or giving up something. It may be blaming yourself, blaming others, but this is making the turnaround for you in the Akash. There's new experiences that are going to be written. You're writing them now, soul story number 2. You have a lot of power to change the trajectory of events in your life, change your own records, your Akashic records, okay? This is a very pivotal time for you. Let me look further, let me see. Yeah, you're rewriting. There's a space. So this new chapter, you have a chance to turn around, to turn things around. You just have to contemplate your life at this time and let go. And go for what brings you emotional fulfillment, material fulfillment. Go for love. Go for prosperity. Go for abundance. Go for financial gain, material gain. Go for understanding your wisdom, gain of wisdom. Whatever it is that brings you into a feeling of abundance and having enough or more than enough, that makes you feel abundant, that makes you feel like you're safe, not in holding back. In fact, you don't have any energy holding back. You're redeeming yourself, your life. You're protected. See, now that you're knowing that you're more protected, you've hit your lowest low, okay? You've already gone through your apocalypse. You've already hit that. You see others about to go there, for sure. Or there. But you don't need to. You can say, I've been misunderstood. A lot of people don't understand me. I've been persecuted. I've been held back. Okay. But this is my life. This is my soul desire, is to have that great relationship, to have that great whatever it is, health, wealth, whatever it is on your earthly delights. This is what you're to go for. And it completely changes your life. I got to tell you, I'm going to be doing more of these readings, and maybe we'll see what comes in, because clearly it's ... You've got a space there. So you are creating something new by letting go of the past, letting go. Let's see if we can get a little more clarity on this. You are letting go. No, it's yours to create a big, bold vision. What do you want to do? No, they're telling me do not just take one card, but you're creating a big, bold vision. That's it. They said that it's something that you want. There's something that you want, and whatever it is, you put the karma coins in the bank. It's a new system for you right now. Knave of Chalices. Knight of Cups. Soul group, love, community, peace, inner peace and calm, knowing that you're guided in the right way, the right direction. It's a gift. Knight of Cups is also a gift from the universe, a gift from God, a gift from the spirit realm, a gift that comes in that's bigger or better or more than what you've expected. So I would say for you, it's yes, you have been abused, you've been misused, you've been misinterpreted, you've been, there's been miscommunication on your part, other people's part. Maybe you've gotten into these polarity dynamics. But that was part of you, the earth game for you. Your soul came in and reshaped to have these experiences so that you could tap in and use your wisdom, that you could learn. Because what better way to teach, whether it's teaching other people, being a leader, or teaching children, or just teaching by example those that you meet, is to have gone through it and to come out the other side. So you have to remember that you are taken care of. You have a deep faith. Tap into that faith. You have wisdom. Tap into that. In the Akash, you've completed many lifetime learning lessons. The main learning lesson, you've completed a lot. And so now you're writing your future or rewriting it. You have a new chapter, that you have a lot of volition. Okay, you have a lot of agency from within your soul to create much more from your soul level. Okay, And you are being given the opportunity to do this. All right, Radiant Soul Light. I hope this brought some insight and understanding for you. I just feel, wow, you're putting so much love out there and so much abundance and turning things around in your life. It's being met. Spirit, the universe, God, the all that is meeting you. The creative, innate, infinite intelligence of the all that is opening up to you because you have opened up to you. You are living more from that unified field of consciousness. And so the heartache and the blame is very small, even though it's a lot in your mind. It's very small as to what now you're going to be drawing in and what you're going to be experiencing. This is a gift from the universe. Wishes coming into fruition. Your big, bold vision. You're starting to see the steps and having it take form. That is the next step for you. That fills in the Akashic space, the Akashic gap. Is the new chapter. All right. So your Soul Insights mantra is, Akashic mantra is, my soul records, or my Akashic records, are mutable. And I am shaping them in the way that allows the most abundance, prosperity, love, light, wisdom, and connection for me. Yeah. All right, Soul Light, you keep shining bright. I'd love if you connect with me further. If you feel a resonance, you can on Instagram, Patreon, of course, here on YouTube. You can subscribe and get those notifications. Share the video also. I always forget about that. You can share the video if you feel others would benefit by this wonderful Akashic visitation. All right, take good care and shine bright. Hello, Radiant Soul Light. Wonderful to connect with you for this Akashic reading, visitation, travels to the Akashic. So you chose the Adept of Orbs. Wow, very powerful. You're definitely a time traveler. You're definitely a teacher and a conjurer, a manifester. Perhaps even generator, that you're able to make the less ideal more and more ideal. So I'm getting a lot with magician energy. We're going to see what unfolds for you. That goes over there. Okay, your guide card. So this is the one you chose, Adept of Orbs. Orbs having to do with the ethers. Very much a lot of manifesting for you. Oh, and then we got 5. This is your guide card, which is separation, separating out. So we're going to see what that, cutting through with truth. Loss, leaving. That is the energy that's guiding us through our higher selves to the guardian of the Akashic. So you've had to leave a lot. There's been a lot of loss your soul has experienced, and many lifetimes. Being born, dying, being born, dying, being born, dying. They've had a lot of lifetimes of loss or creating something new, doing something new. Now that could be also what I see through the Akash. That could be different jobs also for you. A lot of different relationships, living in a lot of different places. Oh, you got very powerful gnosis, to know. Let's put out the cards. You got Commander Ashtar, which I've actually had some experience with Commander Ashtar while I was studying and living in England. Commander Ashtar is connecting with you through the card, inviting you to view the planets, stars, galaxies with cosmic eyes. Breathe in the subtle energy and wisdom of the stellar world and allow it to affect your chakra system. Intergalactic service. Oh, I see what's happening now. Okay. We're getting the cards out to look at the records. You got also Mother Mary, aquamarine mantle. You're being reminded that there is only love, so there is nothing to forgive. As you wear this mantle, you become a force for healing and light, and the angels will sing blessings over you. And these are the back of the cards. Okay, this is the separation. You had, some of you could have even had a traumatic birth. You've had a lot of separation, death and dying, leaving, having to leave, being left. There's been a split in your soul. You could have been looking through a lot of relationships, or this idea of twin soul, twin flame. But the whole idea that you're healing now on this dimension is the idea of separation from source energies. You're to understand, that's your deeper knowledge or wisdom. Wow, I'm getting ringing in my ears as I'm saying this. You know on a soul level that there is no separation from anything or anyone. Everything is interconnected. We experience it through vibrational frequency. So the higher the vibrational frequency, the faster the energy is moving, the more that you're in the subtle and that it seems far away, or like a ghost or film, kind of gossamer or something, or like an apparition, or it seems less and less real. The slower the vibratory sequencing is and energy, the denser that it is experienced more as real. What I do see in the Akashic records, you are someone that had a lot of visitations growing up, perhaps seeing spirits, being ghosts, maybe even poltergeists, a lot of paranoia, we would call in this level, this dimension, paranormal, which is really normal, but paranormal situations that you've been a part of. You've always felt a guardian angel or someone guiding you, or spirit. But what's happened is there's been a split between you on a soul level and you on an ego personality level. That split is now beginning to be healed. That's what I'm reading. Oh, your ancient future, see, because you came in with this gnosis, this deep knowing that the future is in the present, and from the present is the past, and from the past comes the present, and from the present comes the future. But the future is the past and is also the present. You see what I'm saying? The seed of the future, the seed of the new is in the old, and within the old is the seed of the new. Wow, emotions, energy in motion. Don't cut off your emotions. You are a highly creative being, is what I am being shown in the Akashic. Highly regenerative, highly creative, maybe a big manifester, highly creative, good solutions, even when you think that you don't. It's like, if you need money, you'll do 3 jobs. You'll do whatever it takes to get through. Shock of the new. Shock of the new. Through the Akasha, I'm getting this I get very stoic, and also very like flighty dancing energy, like a lot of movement and a lot of with the hands. Harden heart. Don't allow the situation to make you bitter, cold, and aloof. I'm getting the messages. I'm getting Pandora's gift. She loves. Wow. Remember separation. It's time for you to love again. Whatever that is, to take a chance in love, in friendship, in groups, in a job you really love, a career you really love, a place you really love. You have lived a life of a lot of sacrifice. Soul story number 3. You have been termed very emotional. Many of you have cut off your emotions. It's showing there in the Akashic records that you're to use your emotions, your energy and motion to create. It is written that you have this loss, that you go through this time of deep heartache and heartbreak, to then start the cycle again, to love again, to understand that out of separation comes union. We can't come together unless we've separated out. Your soul learning lesson, and you know this already on a deep level, is that you're never separated from those that you love. Maybe on the earth plane, you've had loss. Some of you have had some very difficult times, in relationship. I almost want to cry. Someone told you you do too much, or you give too much, or you think too much, or you're too sensitive. Someone gave you the message on the earth plane that you were too much, or you were too emotional, or you loved too much, and then you began to be taught to harden your heart, to close off and keep a space between you and people, other people. That's the space here. To cut off and to be separate and to feel separate because it felt safer. What I do see in the Akashic records is something comes in, a person, a situation, something comes in that's a gift, but it's going to be very shocking, and it's going to put you in the moment of loving. Whether you're in a female body, it's she loves. It's the divine feminine within you that is being healed. Whether in a male body or female body, it doesn't matter. Or however you identify your earth body, your earth suit, however you wear your earth suit, this is a healing of the feminine, of the mother, of the earth mother, understanding her better, and the divine mother principle. Now we say in the occult, we don't say divine mother and father, we say divine mother, father principle, because it is a principle. We have created this principle, or a way of understanding this energy. But to be true, it's non-binary. The masculine, feminine principle, or the masculine principle, the feminine principle, the divine masculine, feminine principle, divine feminine, masculine principle, however you want to term it, is beyond the feminine and masculine. It's electrical, magnetic. It's the ability to receive from source energies, to draw in, and we have termed that as feminine, and the ability to direct or move out into the world, we have termed as masculine. So you're going to be going back to a place within yourself that this split is healed, this soul split. The split is how it's manifesting on the earth plane. Your soul is whole, perfect, and complete. Your soul is not split, but how you're experiencing your soul on the earth plane is experiencing it as a split, whether through other people and situations, or just a split within yourself. Like, why does my ego do this or I do that? But then I know on a soul level I should do this, or a spiritual level. So you have these splits about spirit and soul, and so you're coming into this time of unification, and it's really going to be lightening the heart. There's a lot of healing. Some of you could also have been going through, it shows on the Akash, some things with the heart or breathing, heart condition, heart issue, maybe anxiety, things that have to do with the heart-lung area. That is being healed right now. So you're releasing the hardening feelings, the harder emotions, the denser emotions. All emotions, energy and emotion, are great. It doesn't matter. Apathy, anger, sadness, exhilaration, boredom, happiness. You're meant to go through all of them, but some of you have kind of stayed stuck in a certain vibration, and that is being broken up, is what I'm seeing in the Akash. It's the energy like this. It's like breaking up. And also breaking up the cords, Aka cords, cords that have held you back, or cords to the past that are no longer life enhancing. So you've got gnosis here. So this is the knowledge to know. To know. You're moving into the knower of life, the knower of what life holds, the knower of the life force animating energy, the knower of how to draw in, how to manifest, how to bring yourself into alignment for what it is you're meant to experience, okay? So there's a lot about knowledge. You could also be a teacher. You could be showing people how to do this. You could be here on YouTube. It could be courses or classes. writing books. You're to share your knowledge is what I'm hearing. That's part of the Akashic record for you, is the sharing of your knowledge. Whenever you get a chance, share your knowledge. I always say shine your light. My podcast, Awakenings with Michele Meiche, I always say, continue to shine your light, share your insights, and keep awake. We are meant as soul beings to share our insights, how we see something. We're not meant to keep quiet all the time. Some of you, this also has to do with birthing something new is what I'm hearing. Literal birth or figurative birth. Let's see where you're coming from. Yeah, creating something. 2 of Pentacles, balancing. You're mixing. There's a remixture of you. Queen of Cups. Emotions. Don't be afraid of your emotions. 6 of Pentacles. Harness your emotions. Connect with your emotions. Let me see through the Akash. Why is... You're learning more to use your emotions, your energy and motion this lifetime, to direct your emotions and to harness them, to understand your emotions and to use those emotions. The Hangman. Getting a new perspective, and then teaching. 7 of Wands, having the courage to step out. You are a leader. I do see that in the Akash. Okay, I am seeing that in the Akashic records, that you are meant to, again, share. 5 of Swords. Okay, that's what I thought. But that's it. See, you were taught that separation. You're too much or not enough. That sets some negative expectations within you, or doubt. So right now, the Akashic reading is saying that this is the time that you're to bring more of your gnosis, your soul energy, your soul wisdom, to recognize you've been learning something new on the earth plane. Even though you know it on a soul level, it plays out differently on the earth plane. So you could have soul insight or knowledge that you can't yet reach. You're starting to reach that now. Soul story number 3. And that's the Fool. The shock of the new. There is an ancient desire for you that is going to be your future. There's something you've wanted on this dimension very, very much, and it ties in to ancient memory for you. It's a way that you lived before, and you're going to be connecting back to that. So it is this kind of new, shock of the new, but it's going to feel so ancient to you. It's going to feel like a memory that you have within you, like, whoa, this is really me. This is what I've always needed. This is what I've always wanted. So something new is coming in, something new on the Akashic is coming through for you to manifest in physical form. This is sending you into a new beginning. Because of what you've learned, you're bringing that forward. It is also going to be a gift. There is a gift given. Let's see where the Akash, if we can get any more insight. Okay, 2 of Wands. Dominion, handling things well. Let's see, 6 of Swords. And then the Moon. Again, it's a feminine energy. Let me see what. Yeah, it's something you've dreamed about for a long time. It's something you've been dreaming about, wanting, that you didn't think was going to be able to happen, or wasn't going to be able to manifest or come through. I'm getting the shock of the new. There's this growth with the sunflowers. So sunflowers could have meaning for you. Actually, what I do see in the Akashic records is this is actually a time of growth for you. So there may be some things that you have to let go of, and it may seem like it's a temporary loss, but there is growth that's happening for you. And you're going to have to get your buoyancy again, heart opening, being buoyant, being buoyant in the world. Okay, I'm guided to show this. Yes, the answer. no. This is for your highest first. Yes. So if you have a question that you've come to, the Akash is saying yes. The answer is yes. It's affirmative. Go forward. Okay, the answer is yes. So there's something you're going to be seeing. Psychically, you're going to think, oh, this is going to happen. And then the rational you, the beta consciousness, the little you is going to be, I don't think that it's possible. It's too late. Let's get another card. Lyran Collective. Allow the light of Lyra to bring in strength, confidence, abundance, and wisdom. That's it. Allow the other dimensional aspect of you that is seamlessly connected to the soul to bring in this abundance. Say yes to life. Say yes to the heart opening. Say yes to the new relationship, the friendship, the collaboration. Say yes to what connects you to your heart that feels good, feels right for you. Say yes again. Say yes to life. Say yes to allow strength, confidence, abundance, and wisdom. See, you have the wisdom. That's what gnosis is to know. You're an adept. There's some things that you know. You now have to connect into these things in your life. You have to connect your knowledge, your knowing, into your everyday living, your everyday life. That's what I'm reading in the Akash is the next step for you, is to bring this deep knowing into everything that you do. Don't pretend you don't know. Don't pretend that you're cut off from your soul. You're not. You have the records within you. They're rainbow warrior. You've come for the great awakening to unite all of humanity in harmony. Another soul story got that one also. So you come to this reading because you know you're a part of the awakening and you're wondering, how am I a part of the awakening? You're helping people heal the split by healing the split within yourself and with others. Healing the falseness of separation, that we're not separate. We're separated out by vibration, energy, right? We're separated out by degrees. But we are all from one source. And so you are this adept, the learning to create, to manifest, to heal the separation, whether within yourself or other people, to heal the loss, to heal the abandonment. You've come here to help others heal that. And many of you have healed it within yourself, or you're in the process of healing. How do we love again? How do we start again? How do we believe again? How do we trust again? You're not separate from source, and you're here to share that. We're not separate from the creative principle of the all that is. We're not separate from God. I think of God as just the life force animating energy of the all that is. We are not separate from the creative energy of the universe. The infinite, innate intelligence of the all that is within us, is us. So you're here to show that through your creativity, your creations, how you love, what you choose, just how you are and how you live your life. And some of you will be doing this in a very formal way with others. That you're telling people, you're not separate, you can do this. The creative energy is within you. The creative potential is within you. The infinite creative energy is within you. You are part of the unified field of consciousness, so you can come up with that great idea. You can make it happen. You can come up with that creative solution for your problem. You can heal any issues, problems, or concerns. You can live better if you want to. So you're coming in with a lot of optimism is what I'm seeing. And if you don't have that optimism now, you're going to, because you've come through a lot and you're daring to live again. You're daring to love again. You're daring to say yes. Yes to life. Yes to your dreams. Yes to love. Yes to your visions. All right, soul insights. I hope this brought some insight and understanding for you, this visitation to the Akashic records, this reading. If you feel a resonance, I'd love for you to subscribe, share the video. If you haven't already subscribed, that would be great. Connect with me on Instagram. Say hi, let me know how you're doing. And if you want a deeper dive into spiritualism and metaphysics, you can connect with me on Patreon. I do wish you so much love, light, and wisdom on your path. And I wish that you just shine and say yes to your dreams, your goals, your heart's desire. Say yes to your heart's desire. In fact, that's your Soul Insights mantra. I say yes to my heart's desire. I say yes to my soul's vision. I say yes to life, knowing my life and the Creator's life are one and the same. Or for some of you, I say yes, knowing that my life and the universe's life or God's life is one and the same. Okay, I'm getting there's a lot of different beliefs in this group, so whatever you want to change, if it's God, the universe, unified field of consciousness, the all that is, whatever you're comfortable with, the main thing is you are connecting into that vibrational frequency of up-leveling and uplifting energy of yes. It is the life force, animating energy of the all that is. It is life itself. Lots of love and light. Take good care.